was a time when Prince George residents described the air as the smell of money, but a lot has changed in recent years, and nationally, Prince George is ahead of the game.
It's ironic. On the first day of the two-day Clean Air Forum, the Environment Ministry issued a dust advisory. In fact, road dust is now the major contributor to fine particulate matter in the local airshed, something that has become a target for PACHA.
And we are at the hub of major transport in four, east, north, south, east, west for road and rail. So there is a lot of dust, and also because of our climate, we have a lot of the grit on the roads that gets pulverized down into fine particles and then gets kicked up in the air.
For years, poor air quality was seen as a nuisance, but the science has borne out. It's a major healthcare issue.
Right down at its core, it's about the way we breathe, which will affect either our short-term health or our long-term health. Short-term is people going to the emergency room because they can't breathe. Long-term is lung damage, heart failure, and various other things like preterm births, low birth weights.
Cleaning up the airshed became a community issue in the last decade. Dr. Robert Oliphant says while other communities are starting to wise up to the connection between air quality and health, Prince George is a leader on that front.
They're just saying, how do we work together? How do we keep our jobs, keep industry, improve health? And so I think that Prince George is leading the way on that. They're not the only community in the country, but certainly when we look at communities across the country, Prince George comes up as one of the leading communities.
When PACHA was first created, there were a number of offenders. Industry was likely the largest, but PACHA's role has changed.
It was very much an activist organization, and it still is. But now, because so many of the polluting industries in the bowl have become better citizens, better neighbors, our job is really just to keep watch and monitor.
PACHA says it will work with both industry and the city to address the issue of road dust. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.